Kirtan, then we'll talk about Bhagavad Gita, one of the important shloka. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yeshodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yeshodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Jaya Radha Vallabha Shri Radhe Jayo Jagannatha Jayo Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jayo Jagannatha Jayo Jagannatha Jayo Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jaya Gauranitai Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jayo Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Shila Prabhupada ki jai, Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you for assembling today. It's very important. Yeah. If you can come a little bit closer, if anyone wants, or you are in the comfortable position, that's fine. I understand that. Thank you very much, Prabhu, for your association today. Okay. So today we will discuss in Bhagavad Gita one of the very important verse. Okay, this is chapter 7, which is known as knowledge of the absolute, and the verse 14. Okay, we will discuss about that, and any questions or any comments, you are free to take on that. Okay, and it's not only I am speaking, you can also, if you already heard about this, because this is a famous verse which we are talking about, you can also give your thoughts, okay, knowledge and all those things, so that it will be benefited to everyone, also me also. So that will be great. Okay. So this is 7.14. Daivihesha gunamayi mama maya duratyaya Mame vaye prapadyante maya metam tarantite. So Lord Krishna is saying that this divine energy of mine, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome, but those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. So this is a translation, and I am reading a little bit purport. The Srila Prabhupada has given us very clear purport to understand these verses. The purport: the Supreme Personality of Godhead has innumerable energies, and all these energies are divine. Although the living entities are part of his energies and are therefore divine, due to contact with material energy, their original superior power is covered. Being thus covered by material energy, one cannot possibly overcome its influence. As previously stated, both the material and spiritual natures, being emanations from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, are eternal. The living entities belong to the eternal superior nature of the Lord, but due to contamination by the inferior nature, matter, their illusion is also eternal. The conditioned soul is therefore called Nitya Baddha, or eternally conditioned. No one can trace out the history of his becoming conditioned at a certain date in material history. Consequently, his release from the clutches of material nature is very difficult. Even though that material nature is an inferior energy, because material energy is ultimately conducted by the Supreme Will, which the living entity cannot overcome. Inferior material nature is defined herein as divine nature, due to its divine connection and movement by the divine will. Being conducted by the divine will, material nature, although inferior, acts so wonderfully in the construction and destruction of the cosmic manifestation. The Vedas confirm this as follows. So, although Maya is false or temporary, the background of Maya is the supreme magician, the personality of Godhead, who is Maheshwara, the supreme controller. So, this has been given in the Shetaswatara Upanishad 4.10. Another meaning of guna is rope. It is to be understood that the conditioned soul is tightly tied by the ropes of illusion. A man bound by the hands and feet cannot free himself. He must be helped by a person who is unbound. Because the bound cannot help the bound, the rescuer must be liberated. Therefore, only Lord Krishna or his bona fide representative, the spiritual master, can release the conditioned soul. Without such superior help, one cannot be freed from the bondage of material nature. Devotional service or Krishna consciousness can help one gain such release. Krishna, being the Lord of the illusionary energy, can order this insurmountable energy to release the conditioned soul. He orders this release out of his causeless mercy on the surrendered soul and out of his paternal affection for the living entity who is originally a beloved son of the Lord. Therefore, surrender unto the lotus feet of the Lord is the only means to get free from clutches of the stringent material nature. The words Mam Eva are also significant. Mam also means unto Krishna, Vishnu only, and not Brahma or Shiva. Although Brahma and Shiva are greatly elevated and are almost on the level of Vishnu, it is not possible for such incarnations of Rajoguna, that is passion, and Tamoguna, which is ignorance, to release the conditioned soul from the clutches of Maya. In other words, both Brahma and Shiva are also under the influence of Maya. Only Vishnu is the master of Maya. Therefore, he alone can give release to the conditioned soul. The Vedas confirm this in the phrase Tam eva viditva, or freedom is possible only by understanding Lord Krishna. Even Lord Shiva affirms that liberation can be achieved only by the mercy of the Vishnu. Lord Shiva says, Mukti pradata sarveshwaram Vishnur evana samshayaha. There is no doubt that Vishnu is the deliverer of liberation for everyone. Hare Krishna. So I think I have read this purport very fast. Anyhow, we will discuss very in depth of this purport. So, Daivihesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. Daivihesha Gunamayi. That is the gun. The material world has got some gun. So, we will discuss about what gunas they are. Guna is also known as a ropes. You know, the ropes which are binding in this material energy. So, that is called as Maya. Maya means illusionary energy of the Lord. So, one should understand how the illusionary energy binds us, the ropes which are binding us. And to remove the binding of these ropes is very difficult. Mama Maya Duratyaya, this Maya, Mama Maya, that is this Maya, this is Krishna's Maya. Okay, Duratyaya, it is to take out, to overcome these ropes, to derope these ropes is very difficult. But another sentence, Lord is saying that Mameva ye prapadyante, Mam eva. Mam means Lord Krishna is saying, I am. Eva means only. I am only. Prapadyante, if you surrender unto me, prapadyante means it's a surrender unto me, then I am only the person, Maya metam tarantite, you can get rid of, you can overcome these ropes of Maya. So that is the meaning of this, what Lord Krishna is saying that. Now we will understand this. So this divine energy of mine, Lord is saying that, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome, but those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. So Krishna, Lord Krishna, actually we will discuss a little bit about this subject. So Krishna has got innumerable energies. So all these innumerable energies are taken out into the three categories. The category one is inferior energy. Like first one is the internal energy. Internal energy is nothing but a spiritual energy. The spiritual energy is in the spiritual world, however. So Lord is using his internal energy or spiritual energy to to show his Leela, or incarnations. Whatever you have, lot of incarnations like Ram, okay, lot of incarnations like Narayana when he is coming out. Krishna has got so many other incarnations. Whatever incarnations are coming, it is from his internal potency, that is called as spiritual energy. Okay, and the second energy is called as a material energy, which is inferior energy. Okay, that is, one is internal energy, which is a spiritual energy. The second one is inferior energy, which is also called as a material energy, which is bhautik shakti. This is what material energy, what we are facing of that. So that material energy is also called as Maya. So that is the Maya which he is specifying in here. So we will go in depth a little bit more. The third type of energy is marginal energy. So marginal energy is nothing but, it is also called as in Sanskrit, it is a tatastha shakti. Tat, the meaning of tata means a river bed, and the river, there is a bed is there. River bed is neither it is form part of the river completely, nor it is form part of the earth. So it is in between. So the earth will have the water consistent, the water substance in that. That portion is called as tat. So tatastha shakti means the energy which is neither inferior energy affected, nor it is a superior energy. It is called as a tatastha shakti, which is called as a marginal energy, which is also called as marginal energy. So there are, now we are discussing about the three types of energies. Okay, the all innumerable energies are being divided into these three types of energies: superior energy, inferior energy, and marginal energy. Exactly. So now this superior energy is the Lord, which he is playing his Leela and incarnations, all the taking place over there. So that is fine, because that is divine energy. The person who is interacted with the divine energy, he will be liberated. He is almost liberated. He is particularly liberated. So all liberated souls are in the superior energy always. Non-liberated persons, non-liberated living entities are in the material energy, which is also affected this Maya Shakti. So material energy is in this, all these 14 planetary systems will be affected by this material energy. This material energy is nothing but Maya. What in the verse it is saying, Maya meta duratyaya. This Maya, mama Maya duratyaya. This Maya belongs to me. He is saying that it is coming from me also. So this is also a divine energy. This Maya is also, material energy is also divine. But this Maya is very effective, and all living entities are entrapped in this. So now further going into a little bit more into that, this material energy is divided in three types of ropes. One is Sattva Guna, which is mode of, anyone knows about that? Sattva Guna means mode of, exactly. So mode of goodness. Sattva Guna is a Sanskrit word. So in English we call it as a mode of goodness. Second one is Rajogun, which is mode of passion. Exactly. The third one is mode of ignorance, which is mode of Tamogun. Yes. So these three. So I may be vocabulary may use, okay, either Sanskrit word or English word, but okay, it is a mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. So these three are the gunas. So guna is also called as a rope. So one, you can think about that. If the living entity coming in contact with the material energy and having tied up with these three types of ropes. So in Vedas it is said that mode of Sattva Guna, mode of goodness is called as a golden rope. It's like a golden rope. And mode of passion is a silver rope. And mode of ignorance is a iron rope. So if we bounded by which rope is good for you, do you think which rope is good for you? Is a golden rope is good? Or silver rope is good? Or iron rope is good? Exactly. So any rope, after some time, you will not feel freedom of that. If you are bound with the even golden rope, after some time you feel that you want to be free from the ropes, is it not? So the real freedom, now the Lord Krishna is explaining about the real freedom of this. So what we think about the real freedom, so that is very important. So this verse at the end of the class, we understand what is the real freedom of our life, right? So the Maya is consisting of these three things. So little bit go back. So inferior energy is that all the living entities fall into that. So inferior energy is nothing but the soul. So the capacity of the soul entrapped in this body. So that is called as inferior energy. The soul has got Satchit Ananda Swarup, which is soul is nothing but it is part and parcel of the Lord Krishna. We have all the qualities what the Lord Krishna has got, even each and every soul has got that. But it is a divine, it is a spiritual energy. Soul is nothing but a spiritual energy. Okay. When the soul is entrapped into the body, so body is made up of 5 things. Okay. It is actually 8 things. So 5 which I am explaining you. So in the material energy is forced with 5 main elements. What are they? Earth, water, fire, air and ether. So these are the 5 things, 5 elements which is called as Panchabhuta. So material energy consisting of these 5 elements. On top of it there are 3 elements which is mind, false ego, okay, and intelligence. So these 3 are also form part of the material energy. But we talk about these 5 material energies because you all know more about that. So these 5 elements consisting of the material energy. When a soul, which is a superior energy, come and contact with the material energy, it will become inferior energy. So that is called, it is also Tatastha Shakti. Neither it is form part of superior energy, nor it is form part of material energy. So all these energies are form part of the Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna's energies, they are all. Now, when the soul is entrapped into this body and form part of like inferior energy, and it will undergo lot of sufferings, right? This Maya is an illusion. What do you mean by illusion? Are we in the illusion or not? Say yes. Okay, some people may say no also. That illusion, what do you mean by illusion? Lord Krishna has clearly mentioned about the illusion on this. Prakrute kriyamanani gunaih karmani sarvasha ahankara vimudhatma kartaha miti manyate. That means when the soul is entrapped into this material energy, the person thinks that he will be bewildered, the soul will be bewildered, and under the influence of these 3 modes of material nature thinks himself to be the doer of the activities which are actually carried out by the nature. So whatever is happening, whatever the things we are doing here, whatever the success we are getting, whatever the failure we are getting, we think that we are the doers. So that's where the Maya is playing a big role in the material nature, right? So we think that how the 3 modes are acting on us, because we think we are the doers. Okay, because of me the office is working, because of me now the project has been delivered, because of me my family has been survived, because of me, so the money, because of me I'm earning this much of money and building this house, 2 houses, 3 houses, whatever it is. So these are all the thinking capacity, the material energy will act on us and we think that we are doing everything, right? Now you understand that. So that is called as material energy, that is called as Maya, that is called as illusion. The illusion, we are illured, we are completely under the influence of the Maya. So what I am talking about Maya means it's a material energy, okay? Don't confuse about that. Maya is nothing but material energy, what I am thinking of. So this material energy, how it is affecting on the soul capacity. You know, soul is Satchit Ananda Swarupa, which is having eternal, this is eternal as well as it has got much knowledge, complete knowledge. And Ananda, that is a blissful. Soul is completely that sort of thing, which is nothing but Lord Krishna is also Satchid Ananda Swarupa Vigraha. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. So it has been very clearly said that Lord Krishna is cause of all causes and he is Satchid Ananda Vigraha. Vigraha means the total complete personality, which is called as Vigraha. Okay. So he is Satchid Ananda Vigraha and we are all, he is the Supreme Father to us and we are form part of parcel of Lord Krishna. We are also Satchid Ananda Swarupa. We are also Satchid Ananda Swarupa in a quality type. He is like an ocean. We are on the drop of the ocean. But the quality is the same. If you see the ocean is very big, miles and miles and miles the ocean is. And we take a drop of water and go to the chemist lab and you just test it, it has got the same qualities what the ocean has got. Is it not? The drop has also got the same qualities. In the same way, we are also on the qualitatively we are equal to the Lord, but quantitatively we are minute, whereas large is Vibhu. That is means we cannot count for him, we cannot compare with him. So that is a difference. But that potency of the soul, when come in contact with the material energy, it has become tatastha, the inferior energy. It has become inferior energy because the material energy is so powerful. So now we need to understand this powerful material energy is bind all these living entities with the three types of ropes, and how to get rid of this? Any idea how to get rid of this? With your own endeavor, can we do that? Can we do our own endeavor? That is, we are putting our efforts and all these things to come out these Maya from our life. Is it possible? Any thoughts of that? Okay. So, going further on this, the Maya, when he entrapped into the three types of ropes, one is mode of goodness, mode of passion and mode of ignorance. So, we will go a little bit about what is mode of goodness. Mode of goodness is the living entity, the person who is living under the mode of goodness is always feel happiness and knowledge. Okay, he is on the top one of the topmost living entity in this material world, which is mode of goodness means the person is always happy and knowledgeable. He know what the right decision has to be taken, what wrong decision has to be taken. So he know what is the right and what is wrong and everything on that. That is the mode of goodness, the people who lives in the mode of goodness. Mode of passion, the people who lives in the mode of passion has got unlimited desires. Okay, they want always the desires has to be fulfilled, another desire will come and they will go on to it. Okay, they are hard worker, they are very much hard work they do, but their intelligence is little bit less. Okay, how do we say mode of passion people always do lot of hard work and getting into the work and success and get into the another work and again success and they get into the another work, success or failure, we don't know about that, and they are go on into that, earning lot of money like a donkey. I will give an example of the donkey how it behaves. What donkey eats normally, do you know? Like breakfast, lunch and dinner, what it eats? It eats grass, right? So donkey eats grass, that's it. Its food, breakfast, lunch, dinner is only grass. It won't eat gulab jamun, it won't eat some other rasgulla or nothing. It won't eat anything. It eats only grass. And grass you can find anywhere on this earth. Is it not? You can find grass anywhere. But this donkey thinks that if it will do a lot of hard work, at the end of the day, only his master will provide him the grass. That is the knowledge that the donkey has got. Okay, now donkey will do a lot of hard work without any knowledge and focus of its life, and at the end of the day, the grass which provided by his master, it will eat and satisfy itself. So a human being should not work like a donkey, to get money, bonus. Even in our corporate world, there is a lot of bonuses provided, commissions provided, a lot of things will be provided. That is like a donkey, carrots, what they put on in the front of us, the carrots, and they will ask to do work like a donkey. So we are also allured, that is illusion, that is called as illusion, which I am going to say here. So we are allured to get that type of donkey. When the donkey walking, before that they will put a stick and they will give some carrots, a group of carrots will be gone that. So donkey think that after I work this hard work, then I will get these carrots to eat. The carrots are in the front, so it will be in the front of the carrot by putting onto the stick. Donkey cannot eat, but it can see that, but it cannot eat. So it is go on doing the hard work. At the end of the day, 2 carrots will be, master will give 2 carrots to his mouth. So it will eat and it will be satisfied, and again tomorrow, again it will think in the same way. So it doesn't have that knowledge. But the living entities, the human beings doesn't have like that. They can work intelligent hard work. They have to do intelligent hard work. Okay, it's not like a hard work, only hard work. The intelligent, sincere hard work has to be performed by the human beings. So that is a mode of passion. The people who are under the mode of passion, they do lot of hard work to achieve their goals. Okay, thus may not be successful, or may be successful, or may not be successful. We don't know about that. It depends on their karma. Even a person who do lot of hard work to study for his examinations, he may get 70% or 80%. And the person who at the night he went into the cinema and came back and write the examination, he may got the 90%. Okay, depends on when they put their efforts. So that is very important thing. So that is a mode of passion. Okay, the third type of people are mode of ignorant people. So what the mode of ignorant people will do? They are lazy. Always they sleep. They morose. They always give comments on the other people. Okay, this work has not been done because of you. So they will blame others. Okay, they are always in the morose and they are always sleepy in the mode of. So they are in the mad people. These people are called as, these people are under the influence of mode of ignorance. So these 3 types of ropes are binded in this material world. The soul, which is the soul, is a divine power, is a supreme power from the supreme energy of the Lord. When the soul has entrapped into here in the material energy, it has become Maya. It has become the influence under the Maya. So Maya has trapped this soul with these 3 types of ropes. So Lord is saying very clearly here, he is Mam eva prapadyante. The person who Mam is Lord Krishna. Here he is saying that Mam means I am. So I am here nothing but Lord Krishna, Vishnu. So one Mam eva prapadyante, one who undertake the lotus feet of me, who surrender unto me, who put the services to me, then that person Mayam etam tarantite. This Maya can be overcome. So that's what he is saying very clearly about that. Now we will understand more about this Maya, how it is entrapped, how the illusionary power of the Maya is entrapped us. So nowadays everyone is using mobile phones. I am saying everyone has got the mobile phones. So I will take the example of mobile phone now. So if you are using the mobile phone, for what purpose? To talk, to communicate with the others in an easy way, is it not? At any time. So that is a freedom of speak to anyone at any time. So that was, we are thinking that we are free to talk to anyone through mobile at any time, under any circumstances. Okay, whatever the communication, we can do that. So we are under the illusion. How we are under the illusion? This is a freedom. Actually, this is a freedom of talk or freedom of speech or freedom of acting with the others. So this is called the freedom. But if you go in depth, little bit in depth to understand what this freedom is, it the freedom or we are under the influence of Maya? If you go a little bit under this, so recently everyone knows about that this Optus outage has been happened. Okay, an Optus outage has been happened. Everyone knows about this. There is a big news. Who are the Optus customers here? Anyone using Optus here? Yeah, I think you would have faced the problem. So there is a big outage of the Optus. Then the outage has been happened. The people who are using the mobile phones has stuck up. Completely they are stuck. And they don't know how to move, how to communicate with the others. And the small business and medium business people has lost their businesses also on that particular day. And everyone has sued the Optus. Optus CEO has to give a lot of explanations to come out of all these things. Still the case is going on. Still federal government is on top of the Optus CEO and asking a lot of compensation given to the individuals who are using that. A lot of scams are happening. Okay, all these things are happening. So at the time of outage, what happened? The customers are facing big problem, big trouble. Is it not? What happened to their freedom? So the freedom has gone at that time. You understand that? So we are thinking that we have a much freedom to use the mobile phones and other things. Once the material energy has taken out of that, like some earthquake has been happened, that the towers will fall down. You know, when there are no towers, there is no communication. That is the effect of the Maya. That is the effect of the material energy. Earth will get earthquake. So when the earthquake comes, so everything will be destroyed. Our communication system will destroy. Our electricity will be destroyed. So that is the power of material energy. No one can control the earthquake. As on today, no scientist has invented how to control the earthquake. We are all doing that. If the earthquake comes, how to protect ourselves. So that is a protection category, mechanism of the protection. And we can say that when the earthquake may come, the scientists have done this much of only thing. If the really earthquake comes, no one can escape. Everyone has to suffer into that. Is it not? So that is the scientist has got that limitation. They don't have beyond the limitation of the technology or the knowledge. They don't have that. If recently there are floods in the Brisbane, Queensland. What the floods is called as? What is that? Jasper. Yeah, sorry. So the Jasper, when the Jasper has come, what happened actually? Everyone has run away from the villages, run away from the places. The floods have come, the water has come and wiped out all the big mansions, big houses, and everything has gone. No one has control on this material nature. Again, material nature consists of 5 elements. I am saying again that earth, water, air, fire and ether. So I am saying that. So these things are, if they are taking the control of this material world, no one can have any say onto that. And all living entities has to suffer. That is the capacity of the material energy. That is the capacity of the material energy. No one can undergo it. Everyone has to go suffer. Even the rich person or a poor person, knowledgeable person, any efficient, political influenced person, everyone has to suffer. There is no escape from there. Everyone has to undergo the sufferings of that. So that is the illusion. We have the illusion into that, and the other one is the power of the material energy, where we are undergoing the sufferings. So here again, Lord Krishna is saying that the living entity who wants to come out of these sufferings is surrender unto me. So we will go into the surrender also, how to understand this in a practical way. We will go into that. But here, so this material energy is putting us these much of sufferings to us. And Krishna is saying this is a divine energy of mine. So do you think it is really a divine energy, is a friend or enemy to us, material energy? What do you think about that? We are undergoing a lot of sufferings. We are not able to come out of material energy. Do you think material energy is a villain in our life or is a friend? On the other hand, Lord Krishna is saying is a divine energy of mine. Why Krishna will put us into the sufferings? Is the question clear to you? Is the question is coming in your mind like this? Yes, Mataji.
It can be good if you use material energy for Krishna's service. So that is for our convenience. Krishna has given us, but we have to use our intelligence just to use that material energy for Krishna's service. Then we are happy.
We are happy in that. Okay, it's a practical aspect. How to use material energy in the Krishna's service. Okay, sentence is very nice to hear, but how the practically is we need to understand more about that. Yes, Mataji, thank you very much. That is exactly pointed out what you pointed out. But people may think, the people who doesn't have the knowledge, they will think that this Maya is an enemy to us. You know, if the sufferings are come, if the earthquake come, we are building a good house, and suddenly there is a jasper, like a floods have come and our house has wiped out. What do you think? Do you think water is my friend at that time? You definitely think that, oh, why this has happened to me? You know, why this has happened to us? You know, all these things. So we think about that, and we think that, oh, material energy is so cruel to us. You know, the people think about this. They said that this is very cruel to us. Okay, we will give another practical example of this. So I said Lord Krishna is our Supreme Father, is it not? Supreme Father always think about their children should be safe, you know, they should be happy always. You know, in every family, father and mother will think about the prosperous of their kids, is it not? It is a natural thing. The same thing, Lord Krishna is also thinking about their children should be happy. They have to come back to his own abode, which is our original position, which is our original house over there. But when a father, if the kid is very naughty, is not studying, just going into the mobile and playing the games, what the father do? Father appoint a tutor to the boy or girl, whoever may be. He will appoint a tutor and give instructions to the tutor, says that my boy should not play on the mobile games and he should study for 1 hour or 2 hours. Strictly he will give the instruction to the tutor, not to the boy. Right? So the tutor will have the stick on his hands, and she or he, the tutor, will be very strict when the study is going on. And he will put the stick and ask the boy to study. And boy will be really fearful and take the lessons from the tutor, and he will pass the exams. So in the same way, Lord Krishna is the Father, Supreme Father, and the tutor is Maya, who is appointing, Krishna is appointing Maya, and all living entities, we are all form part of students which we are studying. So the Father, what the Father requires is, we should become intelligent to understand the Krishna consciousness and go back to his abode. So the tutor is acting like a Maya. Now we can understand that it is under the divine nature. Okay, the material energy is also form part of the divine energy. So in this way we can able to understand that. Okay, it is not like a cruel. It is giving a test to us to understand, to overcome our inefficiencies in this material world. We have a lot of inefficiencies. Okay, we don't have determination, we don't have, love and affection towards the Lord, we don't have mercy towards other living entities, we have pride, okay, we have angry, and all these things, lust. So these are all the things which we have anarthas in our heart, and we need to go out of these anarthas and get towards the love of the Lord. The tutor, the Maya, is putting the stick onto us and giving the training to us. Now you understand how the Maya is the divine nature to us? Okay, so it is a good thing for us. On the other example also, I can give you the practical example of the other thing is, like government and police, there is a department, police department is there, and we are all citizens. Okay, government is, the police department is under the control of the government, is it not? So government will administer the police department is also, whereas the police department administer the civilians of the city or country, whatever may be. If the civilian or the citizen is doing wrong thing, what they do, police will do, they will punish, is it not? But the police is under the control of the government. So here the government is Lord Krishna, right? And police department is like Maya, material energy, and we are all civilians. So if we do wrong thing, the police department will under the directions of the Lord Krishna, under the directions of government, police department is acting. Okay? They are not enemy. So material energy is not enemy for us, not cruel to us, yet it acts like a cruel to set right our consciousness. So that is what it's happening. Now to understand, now this is why we call it as Maya, as a divine energy, because of it is under the control of the Lord Krishna itself, and we are also under the control of the Lord Krishna. So if the one person is already binded by these ropes, okay, either golden rope or silver rope or iron rope, and the other person is also binded by all living entities are binded. So a binded person can release another binded person. Is it possible? A binded person, the person is completely binded, right? Okay, and the other person can say that, oh, I will relieve you from your binding. So is it possible? Have you seen any movies? The hero will come and the binded heroine, so he will come and he will rescue the heroine, is it not? At the end of the movie, the hero comes and he will take out all his knots, take it out all its ropes, and heroine will be out of the ropes, and they both will walk away. They will kick the villain and they both walk away, is it not? So the person who is not binded with the ropes can only release the ropes of the others. If both the persons are under the binding position, so no one can relieve the others. Okay, so that is a practical way. So here, who is non-binded person? Non-binded person is Lord Krishna. Okay, he is above these three modes of material nature. Bhagavad Gita, it has been very clearly said that. So he is transcend. Transcend means above these three modes: mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. He is above that. So the person who takes the shelter of Lord Krishna, automatically he will take out these bindings of all living entities. Understand now? So how the bindings can be taken out? So these bindings are also, the living entities will take out mam eva prapadyante. That is, only Lord Krishna will do that. And Lord Krishna's associates also, like pure devotees. Okay, sadhu, scriptures and guru, these three people will come on the order of Lord Krishna to get rid of our bindings from this material world. So guru will come and give the instructions to us. So all the living entities, whatever the living entities we are, the soul is inside and the super soul is also in the heart. It is in the position of the super soul is also in the heart position. And super soul will give us the guidance, okay, what is good and what is bad and how to go into the Krishna consciousness. It will give us the guidance. But sometimes we are ignorant about that. So we don't understand what our sixth sense, which some people will say it is a sixth sense, okay, that is called as consciousness. The Paramatma will guide us. If we are not able to understand what the Paramatma is guiding us, the guided people from this material world is Guru. The first one is the spiritual master who guide us. Okay, the second one is Shastra, that is Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, all the scriptures. So they will guide us. And the third one is the pure devotees, sadhu. Sadhu means they don't expect anything from others. Okay? They don't expect, and they will teach and they will give Krishna consciousness to each and every living entity, so that they can also elevate to the abode of the Lord. So that is called as sadhus. So these three people, instead of on the order of Lord Krishna, Guru, Shastra and Sadhu, these people will guide us. So we have to take the shelter of the Lord Krishna. So they will say how to lead your life, how to get rid of these ropes, so that we can understand about that. So other thing is here, Mam eva prapadyante, that is, you surrender unto me. So what is in the practical way the surrendering to the Krishna? What it means? We cannot understand. Some people will say, the word is surrendering. Surrendering seems to be like, labor. I have to become labor to the divine energy or something. It is like subordinate to some other people. Material energy will not accept it. Material people will not accept to become servant, subordinating, servant, surrender. These words in the material world, people will not accept it. Is it not? To become servant of the Lord Krishna. So how it will feel? To become servant of the master. How do you feel that? The word seems to be like a servant. That means we will not digest that particular word. Is it not? In the practical way, it is going to be like that. So how to understand about this? So once happened, this is in the practical way. The example is like Paramatma is in our heart, and our body is like a vehicle. You can say like a car. Okay. And Paramatma is a passenger, and we are living entity is a driver. So we are driving, right? So passenger is sitting in the car. The passenger will give us the guidance where to go. Is it not? He will give the address to us to where to go, and the driver will follow the instructions of the passenger. Now in this scenario, passenger is Lord Krishna or Guru, Shastra and Sadhu, and the driver is us. So if we don't listen the voice of the passenger, Lord Krishna's voice properly, and the driver will take the car, whether he will reach the destination, he can't reach the destination. Is it not? It will become a chaos. He will go some other way. He don't know where to go. So in this way, if the driver listens to the passenger, so if the passenger say, oh, go left, go right, go straight, okay, take the turn. So if the driver is just listening to the passenger and going whatever the instructions he is getting from the passenger, the driver definitely will reach the goal, reach the destination in a proper way. If he don't listen, he won't reach the destination. It will become a chaos. He will waste his time. The Uber driver will not get points also. Is it not? If the Uber driver will not take you into the same day if you want to go to the airport to catch your plane, and you book the Uber driver, and Uber driver is going on its own way, going on to the freeway and some other freeway, and he reached after some time, what you will say that? What driver you are? You will be definitely scold him. Is it not? So that's where it is. So it is very simple to surrender, to take the instructions of the passenger, to take the instructions of the Lord Krishna, and just do whatever the things are happening over there. The instructions, if the Paramatma, we are not listening the instructions from the Paramatma, it is the instructions from the Guru. Guru will give us, the spiritual master will give us the instructions. Just follow the instructions, right? This is very simple. People will think that this is not simple, this is so complicated. So I will give another practical story. I have another 5 minutes time. There is a practical story when Lord Rama wants to cross over the ocean and go to Lanka and to kill Ravana. Before that, he just saw the ocean personified before him. And he said to the ocean personified, he said that, "O ocean, can you please provide us to use your property to do our work?" So Lord Rama is doing the work, which he has to cross the ocean there to go to Lanka and kill Ravana. That was his work is going to be. And he is asking, he is not demanding. He can demand because Sarvaloka Maheshwaram, Lord Rama is none other than Supreme Personality of a Godhead. He can command, he can demand, and he don't ask any request also. He cannot put any request. He just passed on to, because the whole property, whole material world, the property, everything belongs to him only. But still he asked the ocean personified, asking, can I use your property to go out of this? And the ocean personified, ocean doesn't listen about that. It was very busy in doing, taking care of ocean, whatever the creatures, there are a lot of fish are there, a lot of other crocodiles and so many other things are there. He is taking care of he is very much busy. Like us, we are also very busy in earning the money and get rid of the mortgage loans and taking the loans. When a new car comes, BMW, new car comes, then we put the loan and again we take that. So we are very much busy constructing one house, 2 houses, 3 houses. So earning money and maintaining our family. People may have 2 families. So all these things are taking place. We are very much busy. We don't know. We are not taking care of any Lord. In the same way, ocean personified is also very busy in looking after their property. Ocean has got the property of miles of miles of miles. You cannot count. That sort of property he got. But when Lord Rama has got angry, that's the first time Lord Ram has got the angry throughout the Ramayana. When he got the angry, suddenly what happened? There is an agitation has started in the ocean. The agitation, the fish have come out, the crocodiles, whatever the inside of the ocean, they all came out and they agitated, they angered, so they disturbed. All these things have happened. In the same way, in our life also, we are immersely in our practical life and there are disturbances in our life, like our health may disturb, our financial status may disturb, or our exams may not be fulfilled. We may not pass the examinations. So we may not getting whatever things we are thinking that. So when the disturbances are happening, what will happen? Our impatient will become impatient and we will lose our strength and determination and all these things. In the same way, the ocean has disturbed like that. So immediately the ocean personified has came out with folded hands, because he is an intelligent guy, he is an intelligent person. Immediately with folded hand, he came out and prayed Lord Rama and asked him to use his property to cross the ocean and kill Ravana. So in the same way, we also have a lot of disturbances in our life. Lot of disturbances, lot of things happening in our life. But to remember Lord Krishna is one of the most important thing. Whenever there is a disturbances are happening, we have to more close to the lotus feet of the Lord. If we don't go close to the lotus feet of the Lord, then our disturbances will become our angry will came out and our knowledge, we lost our actual knowledge and we don't achieve what the target we are putting into that. So that is called as a surrenderness. So here the ocean personified as surrendered to the Lord Ram at that time. So we need to understand that disturbances will be there in our life, but we need to surrender in a proper way to the Lord Krishna and go under the instructions of the Guru, Sadhu and Sangha and scriptures. Then definitely we will get the Krishna consciousness and we go on to that. On top of it, here one of the most important thing is, when on the ocean, when the stones are laid over there, each stone, and each stone has written Ram on that. When the stones have written on the Ram on the stones, the stone has floated on the water. Do you know about this story? You all know that? No? Okay. So when the stone has written on the Ram, the stone has been floated. If it is not been written, it has sinked into the water. Even today, if you go to that place, there is a floated stone still there. You can see in the museum they put the stone which is written in the Ram and it is floated on the water. You can still see that. In the same way, why it has been written Ram? In the same way, in our life also, we have to remember Lord Krishna in each and every step. If you don't remember Lord Krishna in each and every step of our life, we will sink into the ocean. In the same way where the rocks have sinked into the ocean if it is not written Ram at that time. So we need to remember this story properly, and this is called as the surrenderness of the Lord Krishna. So once we surrenderness is to follow the instructions of the Guru, Sadhu and Shastra. That is simple. It is very simple to us. Okay, it is here to be simple. So our false ego, we have to cut down our false ego, see the instructions and study these, take the shelter of the Guru and remember Lord Krishna every time. How do we remember Lord Krishna every moment? By chanting. Right? In this Kali Yuga, only chanting is the way to get out of these ropes, these types of ropes. What do we chant? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Only chanting will give this energy to us and get out of this Maya. Ultimately, this Maya, get out of this Maya is take the shelter of the Lord Krishna. How to take the shelter of the Lord Krishna? To remember Lord Krishna every time. How do we remember? By chant the holy name of the Lord with faith. So that is also important thing here. With determination and faith, the person has to remember Lord Krishna. Then definitely we will come out of these ropes and we will go back to the Godhead. Hare Krishna. I think the time is over. So any questions or any comments on this, please feel free to speak.